to walk on eggshells every single day, at some point, don't you just start stomping? Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. I am back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It's another cozy night in Get Ready With Me. Clink, 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 clink. Hey girl, how are y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic, baby. I just got a lot off my chest and it feels so good. We got ourselves a little bit of sake. Girl, I haven't drank on camera for a minute. Also, I have on a little cute little pajama jam. This one is from, my pajamas are from Nordstrom, and this one is like shorts. But I look like a little candy cane. This hair that we're rocking today, my perfect hair. Perfect hair. Curtain bangs. Glueless. She's pre-cut, she's pre-layered, she's pre-curled, pre-everything. I don't even have to curl it. And these curls have been in this hair all day. I've been wearing this hair for hours. What are we talking about? And all I did was trim it a little bit and took a hot comb to the roots. Girl, I had plenty of time to rant about men and wigs. I want to say thank you to UNICE Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, because y'all made my life so easy. I haven't talked about my unpopular opinions for a while because I'm not trying to offend people. Hopefully you come in with a glass of wine and a good sense of humor, friends. If you want to see how I applied this wig, what this wig looked like straight out of the box, please keep on watching, and I'll be back to do the face and yap a little bit. Of course, you're gonna receive your wig inside of the UNICE Hair box, and inside that box you'll receive your wig, but you'll also receive gifts. The gifts include a satin storage bag, baby hairbrush, elastic band, wig cap, you know, all the other stuff, the accoutrement that you receive with your wig. But the most beautiful thing that you're gonna receive in your box is gonna be your wig. This wig is the 13x4 real scalp wig. It is a loose wave texture, it has a curtain bang, and it is 150% density. Now you can see that this wig already comes pre-styled. It comes with a curtain bang, but when you look inside the cap of that wig, it comes with a fake scalp on the inside. It also comes with a piano key elastic band and a drawstring in the back, and we love that. It also comes with tapes at the side, so this is going to be a glueless install, friend. Now, I don't usually install my wigs with tape, but I was like, this wig looks so good, I know it's gonna look good with tape. Now, the only thing I need to do is tint this lace, because y'all know I'm a brown skin girly. So I need to go ahead and add a little bit of lace tint. So I use this lace tint from Amazon. This is the More Crazy lace tint. I love using this lace tint because it is a light lace tint, and it's perfect for glueless wigs because you don't get product on your hair. You only get product on the lace. It looks so seamless, so pretty. And look at that, girl. I don't even need tape at the side. Look at how that lace just melts into the skin. It looks so good. But what we need to do next is we need to go ahead and lay down some of our baby hairs before we tape down the hair, because if that tape gets stuck in your hair, girl, have you ever waxed your ear tabs before? Oh my God, you do not want to feel that. So I brushed back those baby hairs, even though I ended up waxing my baby hairs anyways. A little bit later, you'll see that. I'm going to go ahead and take an extra piece of tape from the packaging, and I'm just going to add one more above the ear tab tape. I just like a little bit extra security. So I'm just going to add a piece of tape on both sides, and I'm just going to add it to the lace first and press it down. Now, after that's complete, I'm going to take off the paper tabs and then melt it down into the skin. Oh my God, girl, it looks so good. I'm going to do the same thing to the ear tabs as well. I'm just going to tack them down to the skin and press it down. Typically, like, people cleanse their hairlines with alcohol. I don't do that because if it sticks too much, girl, we never getting out. That thing is never coming off my head. I'm not mad at it, but I be mad at it. So I try my best to keep my skin just a little bit oily so it comes off a little bit easier, if you know what I mean. So we're just going to remove the last piece of paper off the adhesive or off the tape, and we press it down. That's it. I'm gonna tell you, the hardest part about doing the tape install is placing the tape and taking that little paper off. For some reason, girl, the paper don't come off, but look how realistic that looks. I don't have a baby hair, nothing in sight. And one thing I find is when I don't use an adhesive spray, sometimes the wig doesn't get that white cast that I sometimes get on my lace. it's something about how I'm using that that lace spray that really messes up the install. But this tape, girl, you can wear your wig glueless with a little bit of tape. You are in the money, honey. Now you do have to be careful. If you get them tapes in your hairline, it's hard to get out without snatching your hair out. But I should be doing a video soon on how to take those out. Anyways, as you can see, I just laid down a couple of baby hairs, and next we're gonna go ahead and do the back. I didn't feel like I needed a lot of baby hairs because why do you need baby hairs when you got a hairline that looks like this? So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my elastic drawstring and I'm just gonna go ahead and tuck it in the back. And that's it, girl. That's all you need to do with the back of the head, and look how beautiful that hair is. The next step is we're gonna go ahead and flatten this hairline. After blow drying and adding the mousse, I needed to make sure I flattened the top of the head because it can just get real hype, and that's how your wig look real wiggy. So I just flattened it a little bit with my Remington hot comb. And the only other thing I needed to do to style this hair was trim it a little bit. That was it. And I felt like trimming it wasn't even necessary, but sometimes you know how you feel the snapping at the end of hair? I don't like that feeling, especially when the hair is as silky and bouncy and lively as this. I like to get rid of all my dead ends so the hair has full range to bounce like it's at Magic City, girl. So I just decided to brush out the curls, and that was it. When I tell you these curls were not going anywhere, I was so afraid they're gonna fall. No, ma'am. They didn't fall at all. They look so pretty, so luscious. That hairline is to die for. Like, I love how that hairline looks. That is what hairline dreams are made of. It looks so realistic. It's pre-plucked. I really didn't have to do much to this wig, so it's perfect for beginners. For those of you that are not really familiar with applying a wig, you can do it glueless. Just stick to the ear tabs they give you, or just add a little bit of spray or glue. Do what you want to do, friend. The world is your oyster, or at least this wig is your oyster. Now, if you're interested in this wig, I'll leave a coupon code down below as well as a link, so go ahead and check it out. Now let's go ahead and get into the face. Y'all, let's go ahead and get started with the face and a little bit of chat, girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's that time of the month. I'm tired, irritated, so it's sake time. And this sake is the Kubota Japanese sake. I got this from a restaurant, but let me tell you, look at how clear sake is. It gives water, like literally water. And I'm also going to pour in a little bit of my sparkling Japanese sake. It just adds a little, like a little kick. Now that's more cloudy and it's bubbly. So that's what we're gonna be drinking today while we chat and we talk about my unpopular opinions about hair. Cheers, girl. I wanted to get a little bit twisted while I talk a little mess. You know what I'm saying? I also have my water, girl. I drank like 2.5 of these already today. Girl, make sure you hydrate. Y'all know I only like concealers on the face, right? So what I like to do is start with concealers and then layer on. So we're gonna start with my favorite concealer, and I finally got it back, girl. If y'all don't think this is the best concealer in the world, I don't know what you be thinking about. The MAC Pro Longwear concealer. This is in the color NC45 because they gave everybody NC45 or NW45 back in the day. But I still use NC45. It's a new bottle, so you gotta pump it. I will buy all of them if they try and discontinue this. I'm not playing. Under my eyes and just kind of conceal everywhere. Everywhere that needs a little bit of concealation. While we're blending, let's go ahead and get into these unpopular opinions. It was a messy weekend. Did y'all watch Real Housewives? Oh my God. I just finished the episode today. Kenya, girl. I actually want to go to that salon. I recently saw where it was. I actually want to go to her salon, so I may go. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to go. Let's see what they can do with that little itty bitty bit of hair that I have. Let's start off light. Actually, let's start off thin. We're gonna talk about thin hair discrimination, girl. This is not even about wigs. This is about thin hair discrimination. Natural hair community is discriminatory against thin hair. Yeah. As a girl that was born into the thin hair community, I feel like the girls do not like to see the girls with thin natural hair and it be thin. I am fine with my thin hair. I'm okay with it. I've had thin hair all my life since I was a little itty bitty girl. Okay, baby, I came out with 5 springs of hair and was still cute. Somebody that has social media now, when I let out my natural hair, ever since the first time I've worn my natural hair, when the girls see my natural hair, there is a barrage of advice Girl, people tell me to get my levels checked. People ask me girl, people really be diagnosing me. And I just feel like, if you believe that hair can be thick, why can't you believe that hair can be thin? What is that about? I really hit that table hard, girl. It's really, I have fine, thin hair. Girl, there's not much you can do to it. Yes, it breaks easily and I do stuff to make it break. But at this point, if you have to walk on eggshells every single day, at some point, don't you just start stumping? I've had brittle hair all my life. So at a certain point, you just get sick of babying. The amount of babying that you have to do when you have thin hair makes you be like, girl, just never mind, girl. It's gonna break anyway, so I'm just gonna do what I want. I wear clip-ins, I sleep in them, girl. And I pull my hair back in real tight ponytails. I do whatever I want to do with my hair. I do whatever I want to do with my hair. And then I chop it off and start all the way back over because that's the only option that I have. Now I can grow it really, really long and look like what? Girl, it was just gonna look like my hair grew legs. That's it. I feel like the expectation for me is that I need to do more than everybody else to make my hair look like everybody else's when it never was gonna look like theirs in the first place. My hair been thin. You can see straight through the back of it, girl. It's giving blinds. It's not giving curtains. It's giving blinds. Like, y'all let me know how you feel about it down below. And I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of times the girls be in the comments dragging me. Not a lot. Y'all are really, really nice and kind to me because you know me. But sometimes the girls be like really passionate about my hair and I really don't understand that thin hair discrimination is beyond me. I don't get it. Why are you so mad about my hair that grows out of my head? I don't understand. People just don't like to see people with thin hair. They just don't like to see it. They don't like to see it. And if you say it's natural, they go, no, it's not. Wear your hair natural. Girl, what am I gonna look like walking out the house with a thin fro? No, ma'am. I love my natural hair, love it down, but not enough to wear it out. It don't fit my personality, girl. And just to be honest with you, I feel like I be getting discriminated against. I'm not gonna, like, can I get invited to Curly Con? We're gonna go in with y'all see how that made my skin look though? But I'm gonna go in with, I'm already buzzed and I took 2 sips. I'm gonna go in with my Revlon Color Stay Skin Awaken Caffeine and Vitamin C 24-hour 5-in-1 concealer. I read that whole title because guess who's buzzed? Me. Yeah, we'll just go in here. Just add a little bit more product because why not? Let's go to the next one. Next one. And this is just personally for me, okay? Some of y'all like this. But for me, when a man tells you that he likes natural hair and he knows that you wear wigs and weaves, that's a red flag. Leave him. Let him go. Leave him on the street. Leave him where you found him. It's a red flag to me and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, okay? I feel like guys that do that are controlling. Hear me out. Hear me out. I want you to think of a time where you have heard a girl that walked up to a man with a Caesar and said, I like locks. Or how about you walk up to a guy with locks and you start dating a guy with locks and say, I like Caesars. Girl, leave a man with the locks and get with a man with the Caesar. You were attracted to me with this hair. If you're attracted to her with that hair and then you ask her, you tell her to change it, you're controlling, girl, red flag, get out of here. Now, people have their preferences and I think that's okay. But if you know I like something and you try and change me, that's weird. It was always a turn off to me when somebody said like, I like girls with natural hair. Well, get out of my face because you're not gonna get natural hair from me. And if one of my friends said that they may say that, I'd be like, leave them, girl. Do y'all feel like that? I feel like that's, I'm just saying. I don't know if that's unpopular, but that's not a compliment to me. It immediately has my top lip curling all the way up into my nostrils. I don't like it. Let's go ahead and go in with my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the color Walnut Skin. I like using this as a bronzer, so that's what we're gonna use this as. But let's move on to the next one. Let's take another sip. I probably should not take another sip. I took 2-3 sips and I'm already dragging men. Like, what is going on? It don't take much. This is gonna piggyback off the last one. Let's put on the bronzer while we do this. I feel like men that are really, really passionate about women's hair, I think they're jealous because they mad they can't do it. Yeah. That's what I feel like that. The fact that we can go from what we look like in the morning to what we look like in the evening, sometimes it just makes them mad that they can't do it either. There are certain videos that I would get a lot of men in my comments. And once they're in my comments and they're really passionate, I'll be like, oh girl, he's jealous. Anybody that's like happy with their own life and how they present themselves would not care about what you're doing. If your man do that, I'm not talking about your man. It's just for me, it's just weird. Oh, it's starting to come together real quick. You know, it's coming together real nice. My hands are getting hot. I'm hot now. Set our under eyes because if this creases, I'm gonna be so upset. So I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown Soft Honey Sheer Finish Loose Powder. Now this loose powder is, I feel like it's a couple years old, but I like rarely used it, so I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully this will be okay. I'm just gonna use this sheer finish, ooh, loose powder, and I'm just gonna, oh yeah, ooh, set up under the eyes. Why haven't I actually just found this loose powder? Cause y'all know I moved, so I'm finding like my makeup and stuff. Oh, my dermatitis is tingling. Hopefully they don't bother anything. So I'm gonna let that set in. I need to go put my husband's dinner in. Then I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Food is in the oven. What else was I saying? What's the next point? I feel like straight men would be happier if they knew that at some point, if they were balding, they could just put a little piece on. Just put a little piece on, girl. A little wig or two. I feel like you'd be happier. That's all. I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. This is the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder. And I'm just gonna set my bronzer. I don't know if my bronzer needs to be set, but I'm gonna set it anyways. Did I already set it? I can't even remember. Anyways, oh my God. Oh my God. Did I break my iPhone 13? Dang. All jokes aside, I don't think it's weird for guys to get like wigs, especially the ones that, I don't know if y'all watch those videos, like where the guys are balding and they get those hair pieces that they glue down. So fascinating, and I'd be so happy for them. So happy, babe, get your hairpiece and live your life. I bet you there'd be less unhappy men. Why does it seem like I'm just dragging the boys? Because I am. Okay, now this one, this is just a personal opinion for me, and I felt like this since I was a little girl. Not everybody can wear big baby hairs. You really gotta have the mug for it. The unpopular opinion is that big baby hairs are not for everybody. When I wear big baby hairs, just me, it pronounces my bags. I don't know what that phenomenon is about. I've seen it happen on other people as well. The big baby hairs that the swoops be down here, some people's faces, perfect. They can handle it. It looks great on them. Some people, it like, for some reason, like it enhances the shadow under the eyes. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? I have felt like that since I was a little girl. My sister would sometimes, I would pull my hair back in a ponytail and she'd be like, girl, you need some baby hairs. And she would do my baby hairs and I would brush them right back. Like, girl, please. Just my face, it just doesn't fit it. Like my face also doesn't fit heavy makeup. I don't know if because my features are small. Maybe you need really big eyes for big baby hairs. I don't know, but I feel like baby hairs, big baby hairs aren't for everybody. You gotta know your face shape. I went to Nordstrom, girl, and I found some blush. Y'all know I'm obsessed with the Westman Atelier. And this Westman Atelier blush, so pretty. Does it smell like anything? No, girl, it smells like clay. This is the Westman Atelier Baby Cheeks blush in Minette. Let's try it out. It's more like a glittery, it reminds me of that Milani blush that we used to love back in the day, like in coral, that everybody loved. Do y'all remember? It's giving that. I don't know if I like the sparkles in it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, I wish I had more color than sparkles. The pink kind of don't show up on me though. Like it does, but then you get, like as I build it, I get more glitter. So I don't know. And I'm not a glitter person. I don't like sparkle. Ooh, I kind of do like it though. So I take that back. Make sure my brows are powdered up because oily brows are not the move. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Revlon Color Stay Brow Creator brow pencil, and we're gonna go ahead and get these brows together. My eyes are sitting low. Let's go ahead and let me do these brows real quick. I don't know if I can talk and do brows. Can I? I'm talking and doing brows right now. I'm gonna speed up this little makeup part. Let's go ahead and do the brows real quick. Let's go ahead and get into the lips. I just did the eyes. So I just did a brown liner with the Maybelline Tattoo Studio ink pen. I have been loving brown liner because it doesn't look as harsh as black, but I still get the cat eye. Let's go ahead and get into the lips. Last thing, I guess, because we're mostly done with the face, right? I don't know if I like it. It's not giving, but it's nighttime. Does it need to give? Plus I'm buzzed. Does it need to give? I don't think so. I think there's only certain corners of the internet that I've been hearing about this. Hair has become like a little bit too serious. I don't know if y'all have heard about these conversations, but where people are saying like wigs are ghetto and natural hair is the classy way. You should be wearing your natural hair. Have y'all heard that? I feel like wigs are fun. I think the more serious you make hair, the less fun it is. One thing I don't like about natural hair and wig communities is people really do start to take things too seriously. In general, hair is not that serious, girl. It is dead cells growing out of your scalp. Who's taking that seriously? Our community, there's a lot of trauma around hair. But I do feel like hair is personal. And whatever you want to do with your hair, whether you want to wear wigs, sew-ins, you want to relax it, have fun with it, because you're only going to have it for a certain amount of time, girl. Look at me. Because you only live in this body once. It's not even about the hair, but you live in this body once. Why not enjoy dressing it up with your natural tresses or your hair? The conversation around wigs being ghetto, not as classy, like sometimes we can make things too serious and we allow the outside voices to impact how we feel about ourselves, and you just need to do what you want to do with your hair or somebody else's hair. Shout out to me. Years ago when I was younger, people used to say weaves were ghetto. And I don't know if you remember, but on like Martin and all these shows, they used to pick on the girls for having tracks in their head. I remember the episode where he was pulling all the tracks. And you remember the episode on Fresh Prince when, what was it? Tisha Campbell, knock yourself out. And then she took off her hair and that was supposed to be ghetto bad. We're not going back to that time. I cannot take it. Like, can the girls be girls and do what we want to do, please? Y'all are trying to go back to a time where we was really just strictly stuck to the follicles that came out of the scalp. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that is nightmare. That is a nightmare to me. I'm gonna do what I wanna do. Cause I really do feel like that comes from what men think. I really do, I do. Where was I going with this? That's why I cannot drink and do these videos, because I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, where's my lip color? Go ahead and use a little bit of mascara. Girl, this is the old mascara. I really need to buy new mascara. My wash is white off. Don't worry about my eyes. We're gonna go ahead and do the lips. I've been doing this thing with my lips and I love the color. So I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer, just a teeny tiny little bit, and I'm gonna add it to the center of my lips. I'm gonna go in with my Fresh Glow Dream Blush with Squalene from Lip Bar. This is actually a blush, but I use this on my lips. Sister, oh my God. Just a couple dots. Ooh, it's too much. Maybe too much, maybe too much. Ooh, ooh, let's give it Wendy Williams. Speaking of Wendy, the wig girl. Remember Wendy Williams had a wig line? The color's kind of clashing a bit with my outfit, but I'm not changing. It's clashing a bit, but it's okay. Enjoy your hair. Enjoy my hair. Let's enjoy hair together. Girl, I should not be... I'm over here trying to be deep. Speaking of, we're gonna go ahead and try a couple styles real quick. I want to see how versatile this wig is, and then we'll be back to close out the video. Let's go ahead and get started with these styles. I'm gonna go ahead and do a high ponytail. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull the hair all the way up on top of the head. One thing about this hair is that it's so silky. Getting this hair on top of your head took a lot, baby. I was brushing, doing all types of stuff to get this hair on top of your head. One thing about this hair also is that those curls stay in the hair forever, okay? Forever. I love how they pre-curled this hair. So I decided to pull the hair using a rubber band, like a tiny rubber band, and then using a clip over it. I don't know what happened to my hair ties. They are somewhere. But once I put the clip under it, the ponytail stayed high and it looks so cute. And for this wig to be a glueless wig and be able to do a ponytail is crazy. The next style that we're going to try, of course, is going to be a classic half up, half down with a middle part and little tendrils in the front, like the curtain bang tendrils. I think, you know, curtain bang tendrils are just so feminine and cute. I love that about them. And look how pretty this is. The only thing about it is that I couldn't get the ponytail high enough because the hair is really, really silky, but it still looks super duper cute. I really do love it. Now the last style is kind of like a half up, half down, but I wanted to try it with a clip. So I'm going to flip the hair up and put a clip on it. I wanted more of that like effortless sort of look. I actually didn't want the clip to show because that flower clip from Amazon, it don't even look that cute, but the style is cute. But the hair altogether looks amazing to me, just down. I love how pretty it looks. This is going to be the end of the video. For some reason, I forgot to come back and say bye to y'all. Girl, it's Sasaki or I'm sleepy. But I still wanted to hop in and tell y'all that I love y'all. Hopefully you love these unpopular opinions. Hopefully you giggled with me because none of it was really that serious. Also, I will leave links for this unit down below and a coupon code. And I also will leave the makeup down below as well. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.